Hey, Phony homies, it's time for episode 5 of season 5 of the Fake Football Guys show. On today's episode, we discuss our sleepers. We actually discuss our mock draft, and we give you tips and tricks for the draft. Are you ready? Let's go. Hello, welcome to another episode of the Fake Football Guys show. My name's Giancarlo Campos, and alongside me is, picking number 3 in the mock draft, Dustin DL Lingelman. What's up, DL?
What's up, my guy?
Not much, man.
I'm so stoked for this, bro.
Oh, me too. Another mock draft show, one of my favorite shows that we do every year. We get to show the people our strategy, what we do from different draft slots, why we do what we do, and try to help them prepare and then give them tips and tricks along the way.
Absolutely, man. Like, this is the best thing because it's like one thing to be like, oh, this is a great pick. You should grab this guy at this round, this guy at that round. But you never know what happens in a draft, right? You can have the best intentions and you can totally pick out your guys, but the draft is always going to change everything out. And how are you going to pivot, right? And that's why we're here. That's why we're doing this, Phony homies. So you at home know how to pivot and how to get value in the draft.
Exactly. But before we go to the draft, DL, let's pay some bills. Let's remind the people on Twitter or X where they can follow us. DL.
You can follow us at TweetFFG.
And ask us questions using the hashtag
AskUsFFG. Super important, especially during the year. Hit that hashtag so we know to automatically go to it. We can answer it a lot faster than if you just send us a tweet. Cool.
Exactly. And then DL, if people don't have Twitter, X, what have you, and they have email and they want to send us email questions, DL, where can they send those email questions?
Super simple. AskUsFFG@gmail.com.
Awesome. And then if they, if they want to leave us a voicemail, DL, where can they send those voicemails?
Have you got any voicemails, quick picks?
Yeah, I'm getting tons of them. Yeah, tons of them.
Oh, that's not true. But if you want to be the first one, you can reach out to JC at 708-655-4508. And yeah, let's break it. I'm thinking this year we're going to have some more voicemails. That's what I'm hoping. We're really hoping that comes through.
They're coming. Those followers are going up. We're getting thousands of views on all our reels and our videos. Can't not emphasize enough how happy we are with the support you guys have been giving us. It is happening. DL, as always, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and
smash
that notification button. That way you know when we go live. We're on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and anywhere that you listen to your podcasts.
Cool. Good job.
Thanks, bro. Thank you.
Got a jam-packed show or
moving around? Yeah, no, well, maybe we do. Maybe we don't. What do you think?
I think this, honestly, this is my favorite. I love drafting. I love mock drafting. Actually, someone came up to me and it's like, dude, why are you in so many leagues? I'm like, dude, I'm addicted. I just love drafting. I love, because my favorite part is like I said, even if you have your idea of like, all right, I'm going to choose this guy, I'm going to get that guy, it all goes to shit once the draft starts. It honestly does. Yeah. I don't think I've ever, when I first started fantasy football, I had like a piece of paper. And then I even had like, I would tag all the guys that I liked. I was like, all right, I'm just going to wait. I'm going to get all these guys. And that was not the way to do it, because I was either reaching, most of the time I was reaching, or like there was like someone who fell that I like was completely blind to. And I was just like, no, this is my guy. So yeah, I'm excited, bro.
Same.
Super excited.
Same. Yeah.
Huh?
Well, we have another jam-packed show for you guys today. Like we said, it is the 5th episode of season 5. Can't believe we're in season 5, DL. But let's get to it, DL. Before we do that, let's get to the news.
Getting better. Although I would like, I think we got to change that up so it's like news. I don't know. All right, we're going to start things off. Big news today that dropped. And for most of us, it was bad news. But for the rest of everybody, it was cool. The Dallas Cowboys actually are trading All-Pro rusher Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers in exchange for a package of the 2026 and 2027 first-round pick. And yeah, the Cowboys actually get Kenny Clark. So I don't know who won this trade, but I'm gonna go with the Packers winning that trade, and that's going to be great. So upon arrival in Green Bay, Parsons will sign a 4-year, $188 million deal with $136 million guaranteed that will make him the highest paid non-quarterback in the NFL history at $47 million per year. Bro, it's like he's playing like the Powerball. Like that's ridiculous. What do you do with all that money? I've never understood that. Like, what do they do with all of it? And why? Yeah. $47 million, like generational wealth. Like he's good. Like I think he could probably retire after this contract. Really.
No, it's nuts. It's nuts.
The stunning blockbuster trade finalized a divorce between Parsons and the Cowboys, which, if you weren't paying attention, has been crazy. I don't understand Jerry Jones. I don't get him. I don't understand like why he doesn't want to pay good players. I think it kind of like falls back to the Herschel Walker days. Ever since he did that trade and they got like all these awesome picks and they got like Troy Aikman. I think they got Emmitt Smith from it. He's like, yeah, I'm going to do it again. But like, and I would say in the 21st century of football, like that doesn't happen anymore, right? So anyways, Jerry Jones said, we did think it was in the best interest of our organization. What the fuck? Like,
yeah, man, I don't know, man.
How is that in your best? I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand it. I really don't. Like, help me to understand this. Number one, I'm pissed off because he's going to Green Bay. Like, oh, okay, cool. Like, Bears got to deal with Micah Parsons 2 times a year. That's awesome. Fuck you, Micah. And they got Kenny Clark out of it.
I know. It's bad, man. It's bad. So here's what I'll say. I mean, the Bears had something similar a few years ago when they got Khalil Mack. That didn't really work out for the Bears outside of one good season, one All-Pro season. Similar package. A lot of people are saying that the Packers overpaid. It's a similar package as to what the Bears gave for Khalil Mack. So, it is what it is. 2 firsts and then a player who probably values at a second or a third round pick. And Kenny Clark is a Pro Bowl defensive tackle. So I think it was a fair deal all around. I think it's crazy for the Cowboys. I'm glad when the Cowboys suck. I really am. But it sucks that it's the Green Bay Packers.
Of all the teams, any other team, I want to give 2 shits to be like, hell yeah, good job, Cowboys. Why the Packers? Why? I mean, why do that to us? Which, oh man, it just fuck, dude. Like I'm just like, God damn it.
Man, it sucks. I think it makes the Packers better than the Bears, unfortunately. But we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
Nothing's set in stone. Okay, on other news, Rashid Rice is accepting the suspension and will miss the first 6 games of the season. Now, we were blowing this up in our like little fantasy football chats. Some of us are actually, I'm okay with it. I'm glad he's getting it out of the way versus like what people were saying, like, okay, he's going to play the first week or first month of fantasy, and then he's going to be sitting out for like 6 weeks, which we said. I thought it was going to be like 6 to 8 weeks. I was kind of 6 weeks. But this is great. I mean, if you got Rashid Rice, it's like kind of a bummer, I guess, but you knew it was coming and it gets it out of the way. So you got to sit there for like what, a month and a half before you can start this guy. And you're not in the playoffs, where the other way it was looking was like, you're kind of like in middle of the season. Now he's got to come back. Now he's got to get like reacclimated and all that fun stuff. So you're waiting. And there's going to be, whenever this happens with like players, when they come back, like even from injury or suspension, it's always like, I always feel like you got to give them like a couple weeks before they like get back into the flow. So I feel like overall this is great. And with ADP drafting, dude,
he's falling.
I wouldn't mind I'm gonna grab him if he goes late enough, like 8th round, 7th round. Right
that's not bad. Yeah, ADP right now on Fantasy Pros DL, just to give you a heads up, is 79 for Rashid Rice, and he's falling.
Oh wow! So okay, so I was right there.
I fully expect him to be in the low, let's say high 80s to early 90s, 8th, 9th round. I think is where he's gonna settle. Come draft weekend, because it is a draft weekend this weekend, biggest draft weekend of the year.
Oh yeah.
What other news you got?
Other news I got: Chris Godwin's ankle not expected back until week 5 or later, per the Bucks GM Jason Licht. Licht. Okay, I knew a kid named Licht. Anyways, I actually have Chris Godwin. I'm okay with it. He's sitting on my bench. Once again, it's like I think he'll be like prime by week 7, because if he does come back week 5. It's still a toss-up. I think in the upcoming drafts that I do have, I'm gonna really kind of hold back. I don't really want any part of that, right? I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to see a guy sitting on my bench for 5 weeks and like, okay, this is the week, and it's like, oh, just kidding. He's not quite healthy enough. Let's go like another couple more weeks. So, in other news, the Vikings trading for the former star, Old Man Thielen, is back on the Vikings. So basically, the Vikings got it back in, let's see. I'm sorry, the Panthers get a 2026 5th rounder and a 2027 4th rounder. Minnesota gets Old Man Thielen back and a conditional 2026 7th and 5th. Why? Why? Like, why not wait till he like finishes the season and then you can do like the 1-year contract and then he retires?
I think he's gonna play for them, man. He's gonna play. The thing is here, they're gonna be without Justin Jefferson week 1.
So, here it comes.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey guys, is it 2016? No, bro. It's 2025. Sit your old ass down. Come on, Hunk. All right.
Hunk, damn.
Dude, I know. I'm in the know. All right. Wrapping up the news, because we got a draft. The Browns are releasing, shocker,
Also,
Deontay
Jordan Addison suspended for the first 3 games too. So keep that in mind. So Thielen will have some value in the first few weeks for sure. And maybe he's not washed. We'll see.
Are you gonna like draft him? Are you gonna start him?
Nah, I'm in like a super deep league where we have like 16 teams and 10-man benches. Maybe he'll make his way on my roster in that league.
What?
I know, man.
Okay. What? I know, man. What do you say? Oh, I know. Ready. Like, no, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up. What the Browns are releasing wide receiver Dante Johnson. Dude, what? He is toxic, dude. He is like ridiculously. Let's think about the teams he's been on. So he was on the Steelers. Then did he go to Carolina? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, he did.
And then he got kicked from Carolina and went to. Wow, I'm blanking. Fuck, I had it in my head. So we had Baltimore. Wow, sorry about that. Went to Baltimore, and they kicked him. Then he went to the Browns, the bottom feeder of the organization in NFL. Went there. They still got the toucher on that team. Like, this is real bad. Like, what's going on with Deontay Johnson? Like, why can't he? I mean,
I just think he's washed, bro. He came out on Twitter and said, "Thanks for the opportunity, regardless." Prayer emoji, 100 sign. So
there's got to be something. He's got to be some sort of crazy. The way I look at it is like, if crazy outweighs the talent, that's why he's getting let go. I think the dude, he got some issues or something. Like, how do you piss off all these teams where they're like, okay, and we're done. We're not even gonna bother like throwing you in. So I don't know. Just thought it would be. It's like, how many more teams can you go on? I really hope he like does a tour where he gets on like all 32 teams and like gets a jersey for each one. That's the way I would look at it. If I'm at this point in my career, I'd be like, I want a jersey from each organization. So
yeah. Here's a little information. Deontay Johnson was cut by multiple teams, as you stated, primarily due to repeated emotional outbursts and discontent over his role on the teams. So yeah.
So he wants to be a number one, and they're like, no.
I just think he wants more targets. I mean, all wide receivers want more targets. Who doesn't want more targets?
Okay.
Yeah. So
you haven't. Okay. I know.
Yeah, I know. Is what it is. All right, DL. I believe it is time to do the mock draft. All right, DL. Let's talk to the people. Let's let them know what our strategy is. Let's let them know why we're doing what we're doing. For starters, guys, we are using Sleeper. I don't know if you could change the screen so that my tabs can go away, just so they can zoom in a little bit more. I don't know how you did that last time.
No, you gotta. No, that's the way it goes. Yeah. No one's seen your tabs, dude. No one's seen your tabs.
Okay. Well, I don't know how you had it last time, but it is what it is. Okay, so we have DL drafting in the 3rd slot. We thought this was a good strategy to employ to be able to show the people what it looks like when you draft. Not 1 or 2, because we kind of know who's going to go 1 or 2. We thought 3 was a good slot just to give them the opportunity to go a bunch of different directions and see how the initial first 2 picks shake out. If for any reason Jamar Chase falls to 3, I'm sure he'll take Jamar Chase. But important to be able to see what kind of strategy he'll employ. He'll talk to you more about his strategy as he drafts, as his pick comes up. And we'll have a minute to make our picks. I have the 10th slot. I thought that was a good spot. I'm not quite 12. I'm not in the middle either. I'm kind of at the back half. I feel like that's a good slot to be able to show you guys, the phony homies at home, a little bit of strategy at the end of drafts, so you have an idea kind of what to do. So front guy and end of the draft guy. So we'll go ahead and get started from there.
Do you want me just to like have? Do you want me to like just have the draft board just in full frame?
No, I like that we're here being able to talk, because there'll be. I'm sure I have an opportunity to pause picks too as they come. But I prefer to only use like one pause if possible each, and then I think we have enough. I think it's a minute and a half. I think we agreed on, right?
Yeah. Before you start, so I'm going to tell everybody my whole thing is best available player. So I'm throwing out the whole like 0 RB, hero RB, all that. I'm strictly going on like if I'm just a guy at a draft and I looked out and got the 3rd pick, I'm going to grab the best available person that I can and see what happens.
Okay.
All right.
He's doing BPA, as we call it in the industry. BPA, best player available. I want to employ a hero RB strategy. That is where I pick one running back, a stud, an elite running back. That means one of the first 12 guys that go off the board usually. And what I use generally for this is our draft rankings. We did have a ranking show. So I use our rankings that DL and I compiled. He made his own rankings, I made my own, and we compiled them together. So I think that's an awesome way to be able to create a ranking sheet. And I'll be drafting that way. But basically, I'll do hero RB. I'll take one elite running back, and I'll stockpile wide receivers, a quarterback, tight end. I'll try to fill out everything. And then in the later rounds, I'll try to get a running back. Now, I got to be careful because there is a running back dead zone. I do want to go over that with you guys here quickly.
Yeah,
I don't want to leave the draft. So here's I'm showing you guys Fantasy Pros, and Fantasy Pros is going to show you the average draft ADP right now, where guys are going essentially in drafts, and it'll rank them on the side. It'll give you a little ranking on the side. Okay. So if I scroll down a smidge, I'm looking for running backs. This is running back 13. So I kind of want to get one of the first 12 guys. I don't want to leave without Chase Brown in the first 2 rounds. Then, because this is hero RB, just giving you guys a strategy to employ. I want to get a late round running back to fill my RB2, but I'm going to load up on other positions. I don't want to leave without a guy like, I don't know, Aaron Jones, for example, or it gets ugly. Tyrone Tracy is the absolute last guy I want to leave the draft with as my RB2. So there's a dead zone. After Tracy, there really isn't a starter. Jordan Mason's a backup in Minnesota.
So it's
a backup to Aaron Jones.
So like round 7th, 8th round is where the dead
zone hits. It really hits like in round 6 because Tyrone Tracy will probably be gone. Round 6, 72 is 6th. This is the 6th round. So round 6 is the dead zone. After round 6, I better have 2 running backs. Okay, but I'm gonna fill up the rest of my draft with other positions, 1 running back, and then try to get a running back in the 6th. So just to give you guys an example of what we're doing. All right, Dale, you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
Hit me with it. Here we go.
We'll go ahead and get started, and it flies. So it looks like B. John went 1, Jamar Chase went 2, and DL's on the clock.
So I got a minute and a half. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So
talk us through it. What are you thinking?
So I'm thinking I do like Saquon. Yeah, right, because it's just like the first guy off the board. But then you also have Justin Jefferson. Mm-hmm. So for me, I'm gonna go with Saquon.
Okay, cool. Just a reminder for the people out there: this is a standard league. This is not half-point PPR or PPR. Okay, this is a standard league. So the draft went as we kind of thought. Let me zoom in just a smidge here. It went Bijan over Chase. I've seen that already in actual draft that I was in. Just because of running back scarcity, people get scared. They want running backs. It looks like Dio went Saquon. JJ
That's why I did it too, because there's not a lot of RBs. Okay, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. We got St. Brown, got Gibbs at 6, Lamb at 7, Neighbors at 8, Genty at 9. I really wanted Genty, to be honest. I thought that was a perfect kind of running back for me in this strategy that I'm trying to employ. Based on the draft board, we got a few guys. We got Puka, got Derrick Henry. And guys, super important, don't look at the rankings that these websites have. Have your own rankings, okay? Have your own rankings, because this is just what they're projecting. But what other websites are projecting are different. What you believe is different. If you go off of this, some of your league mates are going to get a one-up on you.
Absolutely.
I'm thinking Derrick Henry here. You know what? Christian McCaffrey's available. I can't believe it. I'm going Christian McCaffrey.
Smart.
And it's crazy they had Derrick Henry ranked higher than Christian McCaffrey. It's crazy.
All right. Okay. See, and that's why. Oh wait, timeout. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's your pick again. But timeout. That's why. Honestly, I went with RB just because, as you can see, people are grabbing those right away. So, and we still have Nico Collins, Brian Thomas, Drake London is still available. So, what are you gonna do?
All right.
What are you gonna do?
So I'm up.
I think I can guess. Can I guess? Can I guess?
Go ahead.
Pick?
Yeah.
I think you're gonna go with Drake.
Oh, you know what? I would go with Drake if Nico wasn't available. I would go with Drake, a guy that I like this year. I like BTJ, Brian Thomas Jr. a lot as well. Let's show the people at home the board. We got Nico, Brian Thomas, Brock Bowers, Drake London, AJ Brown. I've seen a lot of people take Bowers in this range, middle, second.
I think it's. I think you can get him in the third.
Yeah. I think he's going to go in the second in most competitive leagues. That's my 2 cents, but.
Oh, absolutely. You want that tight end for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So zero running back I'm sorry, hero running back. I already got my running back. Let's load up on players. I'm going Nico Collins, wide receiver 1 for the Houston Texans in this case.
Come on, follow me, son of a bitch. Okay, so overall, I have Josh Jacobs, Ladd McConkey. I could reach for a quarterback. I could go for Josh Allen or Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to do that. So I'm going to go.
What's your strategy? You're going BPA, right? Best player available, kind of? You kind of want. Are you thinking another running back because of the comeback? Are you thinking a quarterback? Are you thinking a wide receiver? Where are you going? Where are you thinking?
I think I'm going to go with wide receiver. I'm going to go with Ladd McConkey just because now I'm kind of filling it out. Plus, I'm going to get the turn. So I feel like I can get a decent RB on the turn. So,
okay.
Damn. All right.
Okay,
so
first 2 quarterbacks, yeah.
Okay. And this is when I will take Chase Brown.
Beautiful. Love that for you. And why'd you take Chase there?
Chase Brown, because it's for me, like, okay, if I'm looking at my roster right now, I got Saquon, right? Who's like a really, I want to go with Chase Brown just because he's got really high upside and RBs are scarce. And I know with wide receivers, it's deep. I can find value later on. So I don't have to like hit the home run and like load up, because if I do load up on like wide receivers at this point in the 3rd round, then that means by the time I get, when I'm good, by the time I get to like the 5th round, there's going to be like nobody at RB. That's the way I'm thinking. Okay.
All right. I got about 45 seconds to pick here. I'm looking at the tight ends. I don't really want to spend on Kittle. If McBride would have been there, I would have gone McBride. I can look at quarterbacks. One that I like, but too early for my taste. I might load up on another wide receiver. We talked about Garrett Wilson being a bust, so we actually tweeted it out. We posted it everywhere. He's a bust for us this year. Not a guy we want. Rashee Rice is ranked way too high here, as we told you guys. Nope. Don't go off of these rankings, okay? Try to stay away from these rankings. Okay, getting a little nervous here because
Mike Evans. Maybe Mike Evans.
I could go Mike Evans. I'm not mad at Mike Evans. 8 seconds here.
Or you go George Kittle.
We went Mike Evans, tried and true, 1,000-yard guy. So I got 2,000-yard receivers.
And I like turns back. This is important, guys. Like the turn, right? Like understand where you're at, and like don't forget, like, okay, maybe you pick your second pick here, like your second best person, because you're gonna get the turn on the next round, right? So it's gonna be like one extra guy. So it all depends on how this draft is going. So Kittle went. Obviously, I even mentioned that. I was like, JC could have grabbed Kittle. Kittle's like ranked as the TE1 in drafts. Like his ADP is going very high because there's who else are they going to throw to? So
yeah, he will. He has a chance to finish as the best tight end. I think Bowers will, but he is one of the top guys. So I got about 50 seconds here to draft here. Yeah. So I'm looking here at different guys. I'll go back to the rankings that we have here on Fantasy Pros, just to look at some guys, best player available, look at other positions. Here's Mike, who I just took. Okay. So I have an idea of kind of where I want to go here. I could get Hurts, load up on a good quarterback here. They have about 36. Not mad at it. I usually don't take quarterbacks this early, but because I'm doing hero RB, I can get a good quarterback. I can get good receivers. I can get a good tight end, and then get a second running back. So let's go ahead and take Jalen Hurts for this team. There goes a few guys. Rashee Rice went. I'm telling you, the ADP is going to change. Don't go off of these rankings. Nope. You guys cannot do that. You guys have to create your own rankings. Use something else to help yourselves.
I feel like they lost value there. So at this point, when I'm drafting, I look at my roster because like there's so many like really great names, but it's like what does my team need, right? So right now I got Saquon, I got Chase Brown, I got my wide receiver Ladd McConkey. So what we have available, I think Joe Burrow, this is too high to draft him. I'm not going to go for him. Joe Mixon, holy crap, do not draft Joe Mixon unless he's your last pick. Do not do that. So I got DJ Moore. I'm going to go with DK Metcalf. Why? Because I feel like he's had huge upside this year. Huge. There's nobody in the wide receiver depth. I think that's a solid pickup. All right, so it's back to me. So now I could get cute and grab a tight end. I don't think I want to do that. So we got James Conner as a RB. James Conner, I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with James Conner. Why? Good depth. Can throw in my flex. Definitely, I feel like, wow, it's not a bad team. This is like better than Reynolds.
The man has 3 running backs. All right. I am up here.
So now you're seeing some of the rookies come in. So are you going to go with R.J. Harvey that you've been high on, or how's your team?
Go ahead. Yeah, you know what? So the dead zone's coming soon. Looking at some of the running backs that are available here, we got Montgomery, we got Harvey, Pacheco, Henderson. So there's some guys that I like here. Actually, I would love Trayvon. I love Pacheco. I really love R.J. Harvey. Here's some of the other guys. I can't let Trayvon get off the board right now. I think I have to go Trayvon Henderson. I think that's the way I'm going to go.
Dude, he's shooting out the ranks, bro. He is shooting out the ranks so hard.
Double checking my ranks here, seeing how everybody's looking. Chuba already went. Brees Hall, we don't want. We're out on him. Elvin Kamara, David Montgomery, DeAndre Swift. Trayvon Henderson, RB19. We're going to go with Trayvon Henderson and be happy that we got him.
Okay. Solid pick.
Actually, let's do this.
Let's wait
one pick. Let's wait one pick.
Ooh.
Because these guys have 2 running backs. These guys have 3 running backs. You gotta look at what people have.
Smart.
Okay?
I like that.
You gotta look at what people have. Okay. So I'm going wide receiver, and I'm gonna take George Pickens. Let's go, baby.
Oh, good pick. I like it. I like that.
I just feel like Dallas is gonna suck. They're gonna be so bad and playing from behind, and Pickens gonna get the ball as the wide receiver 2 there.
Okay. And you got the turn. So now, now you can get your RB if you want.
Look at what happened. Trayvon Henderson went. Get your guys, people. Make sure to get your guys, okay? You can take the kind of risk I took when it's a quarterback, when the other guys have quarterbacks already, but you can't do it at running back. You can't do it at other positions. All right, so
mind you, we're in the 6th round. We're in the 6th round right now. Okay.
So I screwed myself over a little bit. Let's see where I go here. I mean, if I'm looking at my draft board, I got to go R.J. Harvey. It's just the way I have my draft board set up. Double checking a few things. Okay. I don't have a second running back yet. So they got Monty at 21, DeAndre at 22, Tony at 23. Remember, Tony Pollard's at 23. Tyjae Spears is out the first 4 weeks. They have RJ here. They have Pacheco here. Okay. So I kind of know which way I want to go.
Upside. You can either get upside with RJ or go with Tony Pollard, who's a lone back in Tennessee. I think, honestly, I would go running back for sure, because you got your wide receivers.
I'm going to go DeAndre Swift here.
Okay.
Better offensive line this year. Let's see what happens. RJ Harvey went. Aaron Jones went.
Jerry Jeudy. Now
it's shaking up interesting right now.
Okay. So at this point, right, if you look at my team, can you highlight my team real quick?
Absolutely.
Just tap it. Okay, so got my running backs, got some talented wide receivers. I'm going to keep loading up on wide receivers. I'm going to take a look at this. We got Chris Olave, pass. Chris Scott, pass. Ridley, Rome. Okay, don't like that. Let's see. Maybe let's look at tight ends. This is probably where it wouldn't be a bad idea to grab an elite tight end. I think Tyler Warner is a reach at this round because we're in the 6th round. So my options are like Kelsey, Andrews, Jono Smith. I've already talked about. Man, I don't like Kelsey either. All right. We got Quinshon Johnson. Do I grab a QB? Who do we got a QB? We got Bo next. Murray. This is difficult. Like, this is real time, guys. Real time. So I'm thinking either I'm grabbing Baker here, or I could go and reach for Tyler Warner.
You got 8 seconds.
I'm gonna go with Tyler. I'm gonna reach.
Wow,
That was a reach. Huge
big
reach.
reach. Big reach. All right, let your time go down a little bit. Let's show the people where they have Tyler Warren and where they have some of the other tight ends. So Laporta is gone. Mark Andrews is still available, but I had him ranked at 68. I know DL talked really low about Mark Andrews. Here's Hawkinson at 6. Is Hawkinson still available? Just curious. They have him ranked at 71. Just about 80 people we're at right now. Right now we're at 7.
Hawkinson is not listed. He got grabbed.
Okay, so he's gone. Okay, so he's gone. We'll keep going for tight ends. Here's Travis Kelce in the 80s. So right around ADP. Njoku, Tucker Kraft. At this point, Warren in the 90s. So did he overreach? Yes. I think he overreached
Absolutely,
by at least 2 rounds. At least 2 rounds. But if he wants him, if that's his guy, that's his guy.
I feel like he's got good upside, but you know what? Oh, fuck. Do I want to do that? I don't know if I want to do that. All right. Travis Kelce.
You took Travis Kelce too?
Yeah, just to shore it up.
That's
hey, man.
awful. That's awful. But you do you. He took 2 tight ends when you could have taken a quarterback that's going to start for you, or a wide receiver that's going to start for you, or a running back for your flag.
Like, okay, you still got Bo Nix, you got Kyler Murray, you got Jared Goff, Justin Herbert, Dak Prescott. I'm a late guy when it comes to, and we're getting there. 8th round, dude. No one's grabbed a quarterback, so I feel like I'm going to be okay. I think I can still get value at quarterback.
Okay, so real quick, my strategy here. You got me here. I'm looking at other teams real quick. 11 does not have a quarterback yet. 12 does not have a quarterback yet. So I'm thinking they're going to take quarterbacks. I don't need one. I do need a tight end.
Quarterback run.
11 already has a tight end, and 12 does not have a tight end. So I might get sniped on Andrews, and I don't really like any of their tight ends here. So I could risk it.
Hey, man.
Let's go another wide receiver. Let's go. Look at some of my ranks here. I really know. I think I want to go Debo here.
Gordon.
Let's see if some of these other guys are available. I'm curious if Egbuka's here. I like Emeka Egbuka, and that's where we're going to go.
I feel like, wow. Wait, what round?
Dang. Andrews, I got sniped. Then they got nixed, and they went Kyler Murray. So
you're right. Now they're going on a QB run, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's QB run now. Okay.
So now I'm up. DL, for whatever reason, godforsaken reason, went with a tight end. I could have probably got Kelce here. Loaded up on 2 tight ends. It's like loading up on 2 quarterbacks. Don't know why he would do it, but he did it. So
I got nervous.
That's okay. This is what happens. Sometimes. This is real. This is live. So I know I'm kind of weak at running back. I only have 2. I have no depth. So I'm not weak per se, but I have no depth. So I kind of want to go with another running back. Looking at who's available here, I like Zach Charbonnet. Jalen Warren's the starting running back in Pittsburgh, but not for long, I don't think. Jordan Mason's the best lottery ticket at running back in the NFL and fantasy. Just seeing who they have ranked down here. They have Jerome Ford really low. Not that he's great, but he's really low. Okay. I'm leaning Jalen Warren. Just double checking some of the other positions that are available here.
I don't like Jalen Warren. Do you know?
Deebo Samuel's still available. Let's look at another wide receiver. Ricky Pearsall still there.
As you can see, though, homies, we're in the 8th round. So look at your running backs. The running backs that are available at this point are Jalen Warren, Najee Harris, who's injured. You got Travis Etienne, Javonte Williams, Ramondre Stevenson, Cam Scatterboo, and JC went with Chris Olave. That's crazy.
No, I went Deebo Samuel.
So at this point,
Deebo Samuel's where I took.
I'm going to go with my quarterback, and I'm going to go with Dak Prescott.
And let's talk real quick, Theo. Let's do a little revisionist history. You took 2 tight ends. Let's see the other quarterbacks that went. You could have had Baker Mayfield. You could have had Bo Nix. You could have had Kyler Murray. You could have had Jared Goff. You could have had – that's it. And then you took Dak. Was there a big fall off? A little bit from Dak to Baker, but not so big that it's like unforgivable.
Huge. Yeah.
Not huge. But who could you have taken instead? Another receiver, or a running back? Would you be happy with Tony Pollard, with Tyrone Tracy?
Yep.
You know, some of these
Tony
other guys.
Pollard for sure. For sure. I think he's.
Yeah.
So you're right. Like I gambled, I risked the biscuit, but I feel pretty confident because tight ends are wastelands. I'm not saying this like normally, like this is a little bit different. I don't think I've ever gone back to back with tight ends, but I got nervous because I was like, all right, I'm gonna go with a rook with a huge upside, but I want a little bit of a safety net just in case of. So right now, you know what? I'm gonna go with a running back, and I'm gonna go with Charbonnet.
Charbonnet. So he took Charbonnet.
I
Good
feel
guy
like
to
he's
take.
gonna be
He's gonna get
involved.
touches. Yep,
So
definitely
looking
will.
at my roster, I definitely have my flex solidified. I got my quarterback, my running backs, my wide receivers. So just to say, I got Dak at quarterback. I got Saquon Barkley at running back. I got Chase Brown. My wide receivers, I got Ladd McConkey and DK Metcalf, which is a little bit low, right? It's not like get super excited, but it's decent. Then I went with Tyler Warner and Travis Kelce, which I agree. Travis Kelce is kind of not the smartest thing, but I also got James Conner, which I feel is a future back in Arizona, and I think they're going to keep going. And then on my bench, I have Charbonnet. Not bad, my guy. Not bad at all.
Okay, so I'm up. I'm looking at the teams to my right. 11 has Kittle, and then 12 has Andrews. I still need a tight end. I'm looking at Tucker Kraft. I'm looking at Kyle Pitts, who I will take super late, but I like Tucker Kraft here. Not super high on him, but decent. I can wait for the comeback. I'm afraid they're going to take the guys I want now, so I won't take a tight end. I'm going to go wide receiver again. I really like Matthew Golden.
Solid.
Keon Coleman's decent. My time is winding down. I'm going to go Matthew Golden here, and I'll be happy that I got him.
Smart. Yep.
Now
Huge
look at
upside.
how it played out.
So
look
at this point, we're deep. Okay.
Yeah, they didn't take a tight end. They didn't take one. So it worked out that I didn't take a tight end here instead of Golden. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, and to add on or piggyback off that, this is where the rounds where you're adding guys that have huge upside. So I think Golden has huge upside, if not wide receiver one for this year for Green Bay, for sure.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I need a tight end. I need a tight end. Thank you. I need a tight end really bad. They had Tucker Kraft in the 80s still.
Damn, dude. See, I should have waited because I could have had Warren and Tucker Kraft.
Yeah, we're picking here in the 10th round.
Stupid.
You know, what do I do? It's a question. Is the difference between Tucker Kraft and Kyle Pitts that big? They have Kyle Pitts at 115. Is the difference that big? Do I take another player that could help me? I think I am. Screw tight end. I need another running back. I only have 2 running backs. Here's my roster on the side. I literally only have McCaffrey and Swift. If McCaffrey goes down like he usually does, I'm going to be screwed. I'm going to go with Jordan Mason here.
Solid pickup. I like that. I like that one a lot.
Thank you.
Because I feel like Swift, he's underperformed in every year. He's never been that guy, right? So I feel like you got like a little bit of a backup. I feel like you can like move it around. You got a little bit more to play with in your roster overall. Okay.
Let's remind people who you have. You have Dak at quarterback, Saquon at running back 1, Chase Brown as your 2, Ladd McConkey as your lead receiver, DK Metcalf at wide receiver 2. I love it. It's a great team right now. Warren is my only thing. I like him, but maybe we reached a little early. But you have Connor as your flex, and then Travis Kelce as your other flex. Then you have Charbonnet sitting on your bench. Where will you go?
I don't know, man.
As it stands, BPA, you can take another tight end if you want. Tucker Kraft is there.
No. I think I'm good at tight end, dude. God, this is where it gets difficult, right? Because we're in the 10th round, so these are just jags at this point, right? So what I'm looking for is like maybe a guy with like a little bit of huge upside, right? So I'm gonna go with Keon Coleman.
Keon Coleman. All right, you did talk about him. You had him as a guy who you thought was gonna break out. I like it.
I feel like he's got huge upside. That's what I'm looking for. Huge upside, folks.
There goes Kraft and Loveland. Damn it.
So now I'm looking at my bench, right? So I got a running back with Zach Charbonnet, and I got Keon Coleman. So where's the value right now? So I could go with another backup quarterback, which I feel like is stupid because why? You don't need to do that.
Yeah, I agree. You could stream one. You can just pick one up
Yeah,
off the
you
waivers.
don't really need like that big of a safety net. I'm gonna look at we got Tank, JK, Rico Dottle, running backs, Isaiah Garendo, Trey Benson. I mean, might not be a bad idea since I do have James Conner. Might be a
That's true.
good backup. Let me take a look at the wide receivers. Luther Burden, Marvin Mims, who we were high on, but he's injured right now. Kyle Williams, don't like that.
What's the word on Mims? The Mims is either groin injury, not present, and we know groins can be tricky.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with a handcuff. I'm gonna handcuff
You
it.
went with Benson. Okay, safe.
Just
fair.
a handcuff. Just trying to be smart with it. There's not a lot of guys out here, which is crazy because I feel like our draft there's like so many like upside guys, which is awesome. So, Phony homies, take a look, go back and watch our wide receiver rankings. Look at our guys that we were like really high on, like Tech Mac. I feel like the word's getting out on him. Like he's going to be really, really great. As you can see, like even Trey, what was it? The running back for New England, Trey Henderson, he's going higher and higher and higher in every draft, which is crazy because I got him at like, I would say I got him like at a lower, like maybe the 6th round. Like nobody saw that. So keep in mind that like keep it close to your chest, right? Not everybody is as like addicted to fantasy as us, so they may not know these guys. And if you can get them in the later rounds, your team's going to be phenomenal.
All right, so I am up looking at what's available at running back. Not a lot of names that I like.
Yeah, dude, it's getting ugly.
Running back. Yeah,
this is where the men and the boys and the men differ. Can you find that value in these later rounds? It's hard.
I'm gonna go with tight end because I need one. I'm going with Pitts.
Oh, you get a lot of Pitts. Pitts is your guy.
I always end up with them. My friends are probably laughing.
Dude, man, no, I wouldn't lie, man. I feel like Atlanta, sleeping giant, dude. Especially with that quarterback play. Like, I feel like they're going to be something. I think that they're definitely going to be competing in the South, for sure.
All right. I'm just looking through positions. My team is, put my team up on the board here so you guys can see it. Hurts,
so we got
Swift.
We got 4 more rounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're getting down to the nitty gritty. Obviously, these aren't Corvettes. These are just okay. I think you might be good. If there's somebody of value, maybe you can flip them or what have you. But I don't know, man. It's ugly. Yeah, C.J. Stroud, J.K. Dobbins, Rico Dottle. Ugh.
I might have to go Dobbins here.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
he could
not
be
bad,
in line
dude.
to earn
He's
the starting role.
Bro.
I mean, I'm a Harvey guy, but he could earn it. You know what? Bishop Tootin is here. We've been talking really highly about him.
Yep.
A guy that's probably leaning. I think that's the way to go.
Good
Ray
upside.
Davis is there too.
Good upside. Good upside. Because honestly, like JK in Denver, like you don't know how that rotation is going to shake out.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And he can never stay healthy.
Nope. So I'm literally drafting for my bench right now. So I'm looking at my bench. I got 2 running backs and a wide receiver. I feel like I need to fill the wide receiver role a little bit more. Let's see if I can find some value down here. We got Jalen. Kyle Williams. Actually, I've heard some good things about Kyle Williams, but he is injured. Old man Thielen. Do I want to draft that, though? I don't know. Actually, okay. Austin Eckler. I have faith in him. I do, man. Like people are overlooking him, He
One
got
man's trash,
injured,
another
but
man's
like,
treasure.
bro, I wouldn't sleep on him too much. Like now, I'm just he's at this point in the draft, right? We're like what round 13? There you go. And Bill are the two running backs on Washington players.
Is he available? Well, that's the guy I would have taken instead.
He's not available. No way.
You never know with these rankings, man. I'm telling you, you got to make your own rankings.
What? Fuck, how does he spell his name?
Yeah, he's there.
Damn it.
Helped you.
All right.
I shouldn't have helped you. You should let him sit because, you know. But,
no, you're right. No, good point. Good point. See, that's another thing. Maybe queue up some guys. Queue up some guys.
Here's another really important thing, guys. If you're here, you don't know who to take, and no defenses have come off the board, a defense is an important player in fantasy. You can take a defense. A lot of times people are like, don't take defense. Don't take defense. It's round 13. You could take a defense, and that could help you win weeks, the league potentially.
Especially in the first 4 weeks. Right? Because defenses are usually like gelled, they're good to go. Offenses take a lot more time. You can get like a stout defense, like I don't know, Denver.
You're up, Theo.
Oh, like Denver. I would grab Denver in the late round because at least in week 1, week 2, you're going to be good to go. God,
all right, we talked about.
I should have grabbed Bill. Son of
yep, we talked about Bill. That's where I'm going.
Yeah, dude. Good call. Son of a gun.
There he is. And just to remind the people at home, maybe it's your first time tuning in, he was drafted this year, if I'm not mistaken, in the 5th round, Theo. But he's looked super explosive, looked like the best running back they've had there. Now that they moved on from Robinson, it looks like it's going to be his backfield. That's what it looks like.
And not to mention, oh man, we got some questions. Not to mention too, like you're drafting him, he's going to sit on your bench. So you have all the time in the world to wait because you've already solidified like your 1s and 2s, right? So we got. Is it your pick? You want to pick before I?
Yeah. I'm gonna just queue him up, and we can keep talking. Just to show people, if you queue a guy up, you go to your queue. This is on all platforms, and it'll show you that your player is there. That's how that works. So boom, he's queued up. There he is.
Okay.
So we can keep talking. It'll just auto take him for me.
We got
Timon Thomas. I'm guessing
what's up, boys?
Simon Thomas.
So here's his question. Timon want to have PPR. Would you trade DJ Hunt? Would you trade DJ Hunter, Chubb, Godwin, or Kittle, Rice, Bateman, or Chrome?
So DJ, Travis Hunter, and Nick Chubb, and Chris Godwin. For Kittle, okay. Rice, okay. Bateman. And Corum. No, I would take the DJ Hunter side.
Okay. Fast and quick. I agree. Because I'm focused on. God, I can't believe I missed on that. Okay, anyways.
I have 5 running backs right now, 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 quarterback.
And why are you heavy on running backs? Why is that?
Because I didn't take elite running backs. That's why. So I needed to supplant that. I needed to supplement my my lack of taking those guys. All right, I'm going to take another quarterback here. Call me crazy.
I would say, too, when you take a lot of running backs get injured probably the fastest, right? Like, and there's not a lot of good ones, right? So if you can get them on your bench or you can get someone who can, like, you can put in there real quick that it's actually going to give you volume is fantastic. Because we're going to hear about, like, wide receivers. You're going to hear some, like, no-name guy that you didn't even think about that we haven't even talked about actually being the guy, right? So I feel like it's a lot easier to find on the waiver wires a wide receiver versus a running back. Just saying. Oh, wow. They yell at you. That's not nice.
Yeah. So I took the Vikings. Theo kept talking, so I couldn't tell you guys why, but I took the Vikings.
Okay. So I got 2 more picks, basically. I don't even know what to do.
And Theo defense run. If you guys see, he took the first defense, and then they all started going.
Yep, because defense is awesome.
A trendsetter.
So now at the point where I'm at this, we got 2 more rounds. So I'm going to look at my starters and see where Okay, where I'm at, right? So I feel like solid on running backs. I got Saquon, I got Chase Brown, right? My wide receivers, I got Lad McConkey, DK Metcalf. Okay, right? They're not a Jamar. They're not like Amaron. They're kind of in the middle, right? So on my bench, I'm looking also at who do I have? I have Keenan Coleman. So what I'm going with is like who's left at wide receiver? Is there anybody else that I could get at wide receiver? So now I'm kind of looking for that upside, which I'm not finding at all. Wow. Tank Dell.
A few names I like.
Who? Jalen. Yeah, okay.
Jalen Coker is one of them. I like Pat Bryant. I talked a lot in the offseason. You talked about Xavier Legette. Amari Cooper just got signed. Josh Palmer's the number 2 in Buffalo.
Jalen Coker is my guy.
Okay, cool.
So at this point, like, if you want, at this point, I could go kicker. You could be like, all right, let me get my kicker. Not going to do it. Don't do it, phony homies.
Let them know why.
Why? Because you can always pick it up in week 1. You can, like, get rid of, like, I don't know, off my bench. Maybe
you can take a guy and see how things shake up, right? You can take a guy who knows, see if they say, oh, he's the number 1 running back now or whatever.
You got a whole week to kind of like figure that out. Jalen Wright, no. I mean, at this point, it's just now I could. This still. Is who?
Jerome Ford still here. Quinshon Judkins still has not signed. He's the lead running back. Dylan Sampson might supplant Jerome Ford, but they're both still here. If we look real quick, Cleveland depth chart. Let's see if the Browns actually have it up. They don't, son of a bitch. Hold on, we'll go to our lads. I love our lads. They're great. So if we look at their running backs. Son of a gun.
No, you know what? I already got it. Braylon Allen.
Nice. Great pick. Better than what I was recommending. It's huge lottery ticket.
Fucking last one.
Huge lottery ticket. All right. I was on auto draft for whatever godforsaken reason, and it gave me a kicker. Man. And that's okay.
But I went with no kicker, and that's huge because let it shake out. Maybe like JC was saying, you'll hear some news. Maybe one guy moves up, one guy moves down. It's not that hard to like stream a kicker. I think kicker is like the least important person on your fantasy team, just because you can definitely stream it and go up against what I'm missing the word, but it's all based on who they're playing, right? So if they're playing like some shit team, you're gonna go with the kicker. Matchup dependent. That's what it is. Very matchup dependent. So, all right, man. That was our thing.
Great. Man. No, I want to look at the teams real quick, see what teams I like, what teams I don't like. I hope you don't mind if we do that real quick.
Yeah, no.
Just looking at draft picks. The one slot went Bijan, Jaden, Kyron, Nixon. That shows you that the AI didn't really know what it was doing.
Worthy.
In an actual real draft, he shouldn't go here, to be honest. Then he went Xavier, Godwin, Ridley, Shakir, Kupp. They didn't go. They went tight end here. Cool. So technically, I mean, there's a solid team. If we look at the actual team, the way it's actually slotted, let's see if I can zoom in here a little bit for everyone to see. Here's what it looks like. There we go. Got Jaden, Bijan, Kyron, Xavier, Godwin. Godwin's not going to play for 4 weeks. Mixon might not play the whole year. So basically, you got Calvin as your wide receiver 2. Shakir as your flex. I'm not a big fan of this team. I think this team sucks.
Yeah, this team is garbage.
Yeah, that team sucks. All right, let's look at another team. Sorry for the wonky play here. Let's go to slot 2. All right, slot 2 went Josh Allen, Josh Jacobs, Quinshon Judkins. He's not even signed on a team. That's okay, though. Don't let this fool you. They got other running backs. He's got Jamar, DJ Moore. I love that. Winjanu at tight end, whatever. Cortland
I do like
that. Caleb
Johnson.
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah. Then we got Ricky Pearsall, Brock Purdy, Colton. Not a bad team. Not bad.
Decent.
Not bad. Yeah.
Now mine.
All right. We go to slot 3. Zero. Cool. We look at Dak, Saquon, Chase. Okay. I like it. Lad. DK, solid. Tyler Warren, Travis and Tyler spot, I like it. I mean, you could do Tyler here. I just don't think you need both tight ends. You could do something else here.
Do not, Phony homies, do not draft 2 tight ends back-to-back rounds. That was a mistake.
Yeah,
for
it was
sure.
insane. It was insane. It's okay though. You got Keon Coleman you can put up here.
Yep.
Okay. I'll be honest with you. This team's mid.
Yeah, I would agree.
This could be another position. This could be somebody else.
Yeah, and it could have been a higher wide receiver for sure. That's where I'm lacking. I think my running backs are solid, but the wide receiver definitely lacking. I do like the upside of DK Metcalf just because on the Steelers there is no depth chart. It's literally DK Metcalf. So I'm really excited about that. But you're absolutely right. Like I screwed the pooch by doing 2 tight ends, which I've never done in my life. So
you could do instead of these 2, you could have got Caleb Johnson here or Calvin Ridley there, or even Chris Godwin. You know, one of those guys instead. I know, but just some guys you could have taken. But I don't look. I like Tyler Warren. I don't want to poo-poo Tyler Warren.
I think he's got huge upside. I think he's going to be an MVP. I honestly do.
Okay.
But you're right. No, like I screwed the pooch doing that. I've never done that. I don't know why I did that, but I got nervous. So
no worries. We'll go to slot 4. Joe Burrow, Kamara, Etienne, and Justin Jefferson. JSN, that's great. Trey McBride, great. Travis Hunter, awesome. Jordan Addison, suspended. That's okay. Stephon Diggs, Jake Ferguson, this team's okay. I don't like Etienne as the RB2, but
I'm not a fan of Hunter. Well, Hunter is a flex. Never mind. That's okay. I think that's good.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's not bad. Go to slot 5. Lamar, JT, Chuba, love that start.
Yeah, that's a good stack.
Ra, Devontae, solid.
Devontae Smith could be a sneaky. Yep.
Oh yeah. Jerry Jeudy, solid receiver. Tony Pollard, going to play for the first 4 weeks with no competition. I like it. Jacoby Myers.
Okay.
Look, you guys handcuffed.
Stupid.
But you guys handcuffed though to Tony. Not bad.
I get it, but like he's injured. He's on IR.
Yeah.
Want to go that route.
But then when the season starts, you can put him in IR and pick up another guy. That's the only positive there.
Honestly, I like this team. This is probably my favorite team. I feel like this is a solid team.
Same. We'll go to slot 6 real quick just to see what they did. Oop.
Yeah. There you go. Okay.
Sorry about that. All right, slot 6. They started with Jared Goff, Jahmyr Gibbs, Kenneth Walker. Okay.
Solid. Kenneth Walker, I like.
London and McLaurin. Okay. We're kind of scared of McLaurin, but he signed finally. Hawkinson, Zay Flowers, Romo Dunze. That's a good team. I like this team.
Decent. You got a lot of upside. There.
Correct. A lot of upside. Safe quarterback, but lots of upside everywhere else.
Yep.
Let's hit the bench. Jaden Reed, I'm trying to stay away from.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert as the backup.
Okay.
Justin Herbert's going to be the starter here, not Jared Goff.
Yep.
Marvin Mims, I'm high on. Jaden Blue,
I like him.
Okay. I like this team.
Not bad.
I like this team. All right, we'll go to another slot here. We're almost done here, fellas. Slot 7 real quick. Patrick, Tyrone Tracy, Najee Harris.
Running backs are trash, bro.
Yeah. AJ, Tyreek. Hey, look at this wide receiver core, though.
Yeah, he's wow.
Tyreek Devontae is nuts.
3rd round. Okay, that's okay.
It kind of lets you have you can have a bad running back, I guess, if you have that.
The only thing I will say about that team is like, good man, you're gonna be on that waiver wire though.
For a running back. Yeah.
For sure. And that's gonna be that's gonna be hard plowing.
I like it.
But
I wish Tracy was the RB2, but it's okay.
Najee, I don't know why you go with Najee, dude. He hasn't even been in preseason. He's injured. He's been doing something wrong with his eye. I don't know. That was not a good pick.
We'll go to slot 8. Baker, Aaron Jones, Jalen Warren. Okay. Malik Neighbors, Marvin Harrison. Okay. Brock, stud. Rossi, but we're gonna put Rossi on the bench. Jameson Williams.
That's the guy. Good pick there.
Yeah.
The 5th round.
Higgins, Bigsby. Okay. This is an okay team.
Decent.
Yeah.
So far, what was it? Slot 4?
Slot 4 is number 1 right now.
Yeah. Yep. So far, I really like that.
Okay, we go to slot 9. We got Field starting. Okay. Ashton, okay. A lot of upside right here. Just not a very low floor, but lots of upside.
You're rolling the dice, dude. 2 rookie RBs, bro. I don't know, man.
Big time.
especially if you're starting off in the season. Like,
Yeah, I'd be scared.
Yeah, I'd be a little nervous.
Yeah,
Brian
I'd be a
Thomas,
little
T.
scared.
Higgins, solid.
Studs. Yeah, studs. Zach
Safe
Ertz,
pick.
there's
Safe.
Ted.
There's
This is
Ted.
these are all rookie team. 1 rookie, 2 rookies, 3 rookies, 4 rookies on this team. Crazy. Okay,
Man.
got a Lava on the bench. Okay, that's cool.
Gross.
Okay, I mean it's not a bad team. This is like a super high upside. Downs is here, a super high upside team. This is kind of like a team I would have drafted in my younger years.
This is like a flyer team. That's a
This
flyer.
is the best team in the league, or gonna blow up because there's no in between here. No in between here. We're gonna go to slot
10.
10. That'll be my team. That'll be up top. Real quick, here we are. Slot 10. All right, Deal, you can do the breakdown here.
Okay, so you got like Jalen, like Christian McCaffrey, both solid. Swift, I'm a little bit nervous about just because of the simple fact that the O-line's good, but like he hasn't really performed in fantasy overall through the years. So, but not a bad RB2. Love Nico Collins, love Mike Evans. Kyle Pitts, man, rolling the dice, but I feel like Atlanta's offense like definitely has an upside. God, I bless you. I hope that's good. George Pickens, I think, is an MVP. I think that's solid. And you, dude, we've been talking about this guy every single show we've had. I think that's huge. Good, and he's at your flex. Okay. Kicker, we don't care about. Defense, we don't care about. Debo, very safe. I like your bench. Golden, I think, is going to take over. Jordan Mason, solid, bro. Solid pick right there. Because, yeah, eventually, what's his name? Why am I blanking on his name? He's going to get injured.
Oh, yeah.
Who's the running back?
Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones is going to get injured.
Yeah, that's true.
He's going to get injured.
Older.
Okay. And we talked about 210. And Bill, dude, I can't believe you got fucking Bill, bro.
I know, late as hell.
I like that.
And the only reason why I got him, bro, because the rankings here are trash.
Okay.
The only reason.
So yeah, I mean, like, if Bill comes through, like, you can definitely swallow Swift. Swift is probably the most guy I'm down on. All right, this team is trash. Kyler Murray, no. Moody Murray, no. Bucky Irving, solid. Breece Hall, what the fuck? Third round, no. Puka, yes. What is going on?
Yeah, this is not a good team.
That's dumb.
I like the running backs on here, though. Good.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So he's got him in his flex. Okay, cool.
I don't like Ayuk there. That's the big thing.
Wow, you really like San Francisco.
Yeah, a lot of San Fran here.
I think Juwan Jennings, like, you can wait it out, so it's okay on your bench. Cam Scatterboo in the 10th round, solid. I think that's a solid value and a good pick.
If Kyler's good, this could be a solid team.
I don't like Murray. Scares me. Breece Hall. What the fuck were you thinking?
Yeah, it scares me too. But he could be a lottery pick. He was a first-round pick last year. He could be. Who knows? We're not high.
I don't know. There's too much in the backfield, bro. Plus, you have Justin Jefferson, who's like literally another RB that can throw. Okay, here we go. Moving on. Love it. Bo Nix, yes. Henry, yes. A-Chain, yes. Garrett Wilson, not excited about him. Waddle, I think Dolphins offense is trash, so no. You all know how I feel about Mark Andrews. James Cook, okay. Wow, in the flex, not bad.
Flex, awesome. Yeah, Montgomery,
not bad. Not bad at all. He's going to be TD dependent, but that's perfect for a flex. Pittman, Monday Straven, don't like. Rashad White, don't like. Luther Burden, good upside. Hunter Henry, a jag. That's why I look at it.
Not a bad team, but I agree. This team will go the way Garrett Wilson goes. If he's a true wide receiver one of the top 10 wide receivers, it'll be a really good team.
Yeah.
All right. Not to be a homer, I think I had a really good draft. I like team 4 a lot too. So, yeah.
What about my team? No, really.
I like your team. I just think that tight end, if you wouldn't have done the double tight end here, I think that could have been a different team. Your team would have been way better just with either Warren or Kelsey and then Caleb Johnson. Or
my team will be good like the first 2 weeks, and then I'm going to have to hit that waiver wire hard.
Yeah.
Or
you can flip one of those tight ends.
Maybe I could flip Kelsey. I think I could flip Kelsey.
Probably.
Dude, Braylon Allen in like the last round.
Super late. He should have gone there.
That is crazy.
Not at all. Not at all. See, they have him ranked at 252 overall. But it's just to show the people. 252 overall. We're going to go to Fantasy Pros real quick just to show you guys. Overall.
I'm shocked by that. I'm shocked he was still there,
It's
bro.
Braylon, right here, 125.
Yeah,
I mean,
dude.
that's like round 9, round 10,
Dude,
essentially.
I
So
got
I
him
mean,
last pick.
yeah,
Last pick.
you got him
Round what?
super late. You got him
15?
in round 15. Yeah. So be careful with who you trust as your ranks. Don't go off of whatever the app you have. That's BS. You have to know your league rules. You have to know your ranks. You have to know where you want your guys. That's super important.
Definitely go back, phony homies, if you're watching this live or if you're watching this at any time, go back and look at our rankings because I feel like we did a really great job, especially highlighting some of these like really breakout like rookies. I feel like overall, which really weren't shown in this. Like for whatever reason, I don't know if it's because it's their bots or what have you, but they didn't touch them with a 10-foot pole, which is crazy. Like there's no way anyone who has any sense would draft Ayuk. No
Yeah.
fucking way,
No way.
bro.
No
No
way.
way. Or Chris Godwin. Not in your starters. That's not going to happen. So, yeah, we got the bots. I don't know what the hell they were doing. Obviously, they're going off the rankings, but yeah, I would not draft either one of those as a starter at all. I mean, I have Chris God in our draft. I grabbed Chris Godwin just as like, okay, maybe like week 5, cool, like. But I also have like a lot of talent in my wide receiver, so he's just kind of like a cherry on top when he starts. Like I'm not depending, like I'm not looking forward or like, oh my god, I need to start him like right away. He's more or less of like, okay, cool. If he comes back, awesome. I can throw him in my flex and see what happens, or have good options, or even flip him if he does like really, really good, right? So,
Yeah.
wow, bro.
Interesting. Totally off base, but I went live on Facebook and it has like a whole post for me. I did not do, but it's
Oh,
there.
cool.
I didn't post this at all. So I'm just guessing because it's sharing on here. It has like an entire blurb here.
Yeah, that's probably my blurb I wrote.
Yeah. You have
You're
sleepers on
welcome.
here, but other than
You're
that, it's
welcome.
awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, I will admit, like, I don't know why I grabbed 2 tight ends. I don't think I would have done that. But I don't know why I did that. Anyways, I think I got excited about Travis Kelce. I was like, oh, cool, dude. If I could like match those, that'd be great. But honestly, like, that was not the good pick at all. Don't do that. Do not draft 2 tight ends
It's
back to
good to
back.
be able to see what could happen. That's good. This is
Yeah.
what happens in drafts. And people leave drafts like, oh, what did I do? Or, oh, great draft. These things are, you have to prep for them. I guarantee you this. This won't happen to you again. That I guarantee you.
And you know what else won't happen? I will definitely spell Jameson Williams correctly and not get Jameson Winston.
Winston, yeah, that's right.
But okay, story
Winston.
time. So I did do that, literally. Story time. I was trying to find Jameson Williams. Little backstory. We were drinking, had a Malort shot with a spicy jardinera, so my eyes are all blurry. So I was just like typing in a name. I was like, there he is. I grabbed him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, horrible pick, right? However, went back to the waivers, grabbed Justin Fields, and booted him out. So not a bad value.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you can't draft perfectly, but the biggest thing is like finding those values. Don't be like this draft is weird. I'm sorry. Is it weird to you? It's weird to me. Or maybe I've gotten better, but like I see more value of these rookies, and a lot of people are like just going back to the well with some of these guys that are like Chris Godwin. Why? No. Why would you do that?
Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon. Like, granted, I grabbed Joe Mixon last pick.
Late, yeah.
But I threw him on my IR and grabbed like somebody else, right? But it blows my mind that these people are like, okay, well, whatever. Like, I still have hope. Don't do that. Do not do that. Grab value, especially for me. I would say the hardest part. Make sure that you're paying attention to your bench. Build a good bench.
Absolutely.
Don't just like grab some random person. You don't give a shit. Like, pay attention because there's a lot of like gems in there. A lot of people aren't paying attention to, and that could like literally make or break your whole season. So
100%. Theo, that's great advice. And that's it for today's episode, Phony Homies. Remember to shoot your draft questions, trade questions, whatever questions you have throughout the season to us. Theo, go ahead.
Real quick. We're so used to marathon shows. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what are we doing?
Like, I know.
But no, we're at hour 14. Like, okay, this is normal. All right, go ahead.
Quick. We used to do hour long, and we were like 59 minutes, 60 minutes even. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
More content. More content.
for sure.
Yeah. Remember to shoot those draft questions, start sit questions, trade questions, marital advice, whatever you need. DL, where can they send those on Twitter?
Tweet FFG.
And use the hashtag
Ask us FFG.
Awesome, easy. And then if you guys want to send the emails over, we have gotten a few emails. They're spam, but we got them. Where can they send those emails, DL?
Ask us FFG at gmail.com.
And then lastly, if they want to send over some nudes, what's the phone number, DL?
Send your dick pics to 708-655-4508, and we'll rank them.
I'm not doing that shit. You could rank them.
I'm just saying, I don't know.
I don't know why you said that. You're a savage.
Well, I mean, like, I guess we can't be 18 and under. Anyways.
Anyway, thanks for tuning in, Phony Homies. Thanks for DL and his awesome 2 tight end draft strategy.
Back to back, baby.
On another episode of the Fake Football Guys Show. Like, share, subscribe, and
smash
that notification button. Peace, 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 peace. Good luck on your drafts. Peace,
My
peace.
team's better.